Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight.
Now, what would be like the ultimate item on your, like your ultimate Christmas wish list?
The ultimate Christmas wish list of something extraordinary that I'd like to find? I'd like to find the rehearsal recordings that George Gershwin made with Bing Crosby in 1931 for a movie called Delicious. He made a whole set of demos. Imagine George Gershwin playing the piano with this young singer named Bing Crosby singing these songs, and it's lost, but I keep thinking that it still might exist somewhere out there. That's my idea of a Christmas gift.
I mean, it sounds like a great Christmas gift, I guess. So besides that, what's on your wish list for this year in more realistic, I guess, terms?
Oh, same thing, peace on earth. Physical things, objects, I don't need anything. I just pray for more goodness in the world.
In terms of Christmas music, something that I've always found really fascinating is how sad it tends to be. And do you think that's why we usually save it for the end of the year, because it's so melancholy?
Well, Christmas music is topical, so of course it's only performed one time of the year. But as far as sadness goes, I find Christmas music either sad or insipid. I think it falls into two categories with very little in between. The heartfelt songs like White Christmas, which is a song of longing that was first popular during the Second World War, still has that element to it. And I think the most popular Christmas songs are ones that have genuine emotion connected to them, such as Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which is one of the saddest, so much so that Frank Sinatra asked Hugh Martin to rewrite some of the lyrics when he recorded it, and asked him to excise the line, "But till then we'll have to muddle through somehow," and Hugh rewrote it for the Sinatra recording when he sang instead, "Hang a shining star upon the highest bough," because even for Sinatra, who sang wrist-slitting songs, it was too sad. It was too sad for Christmas.
So many songs become more resonant at this time of year, and for me, it's always balancing the Gentile and the Jewish elements of my shows. Because for me, it's always a holiday show with lots of phlegm in place. Even though I'm not planning on singing this song that just popped in my head, I think I should do it for universal peace on earth. I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, lighting candles, wearing sandals by the sea. I spent Shavuos in East St. Louis, a charming spot, but clearly not the spot for me.
So with a song like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, for instance, what's your absolute favorite recording? I mean, I'm partial to Judy, because how could I not be?
I like the original soundtrack performance because of the orchestration. Garland's performance is magnificent, but also that was the MGM Orchestra at its finest, and the orchestrator was Conrad Salinger, who's my favorite Hollywood arranger. So that, to me, is the perfect combination of writer, singer, orchestration. All the elements are perfect. So that's why I like that in that case, that original performance.
Right. So in terms of, like the incredible Eddie catalog of Christmas music out there, how do you go about selecting which songs you want to put in one of your shows?
The first element, of course, is how it resonates inside, how it touches my heart. And then finding a balance. Any show, of course, is, for want of an overused term, a journey. And so it's about taking people through a series of emotional highs and lows that reflect the human condition. And so the first thing I do is start listing songs that appeal to me and then see if I can make sense of them thematically.
Right. Is there one Christmas song? I'll give you the example of mine. When I was little, I used to run away every time Little Drummer Boy would come on because I found it so irritating. But as I grew older, the song grew on me, and I guess it grew with me. So do you have a song like that, a Christmas song that has grown with you, that you've learned to love?
That I've learned to love? You mean one that I might not have appreciated as a kid? I can't think of anything that, in a sense that it grew on me, because the songs that irritated me as a kid still do, and the ones that I like still touch me. So there's nothing that has really morphed. It's like I've always found a song like Santa Claus is Coming to Town insipid, but I recorded it as a duet with Rosemary Clooney, and there was a great arrangement that Peter Matz did, and it turned it into a jazz piece. So that made it fun because it was tongue-in-cheek.
Those eastern winters, I can't endure 'em. So every year I pack my gear and go out there for Purim, Rosh Hashanah I spent in Arizona, and Yom Kippur way down in Mississippi.
So what's your favorite part about setting up your own home for Christmas? Is it like putting the stockings or the Christmas tree, or wrapping the presents, or unwrapping the presents?
Well, for me, it's it's a number of things. It's being with family, of course, and creating an atmosphere of togetherness, fellowship. I think one of the things I love about the holiday time is pulling out artifacts, old family pictures and stuff that we can share collectively. I don't do a lot of decorating. Being Jewish, we never had holiday decorations when I was growing up, and when I got together with Terrence, who's now my husband, the first year we were together, he wanted a Christmas tree. So we went out and got a huge Christmas tree and put it up, and we didn't have anything to put at the very top of the tree. So we took a Rosemary Clooney Christmas album and put it on the top. But the next morning, the tree had fallen over, and there was water all over the place, and some of the bulbs had broken, and it was like, this is a sign. We shouldn't do this again. So that was the first and last time.
Is there one movie or one record that you always listen to on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
The movie White Christmas, even though it's not the greatest film, the performers are so marvelous. And I spent every Christmas with Rosemary Clooney when she died in 2002. But every Christmas Eve was always with Rosemary. And one year she gave me the original score of White Christmas as a present. And another year I was given a snow globe that Irving Berlin gave to her upon the completion of the filming of the movie. I have the poster signed by her, and so that just evokes many personal feelings, and thus is my favorite.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are near to us are so dear to us once more.
So can you think of a Christmas song in particular that you think is vastly underrated and that you would love our viewers to check out and maybe examine with new ears?
A song that I adore is called The Secret of Christmas by Sammy Kahn and Jimmy Van Heusen. I can't remember all the lyrics offhand, but the idea of the song is, it's not the things you do at Christmas time that make the world a better place, but the Christmas things you do all year through. It's a beautiful song, and I've sung it a lot in different concerts, and that song I think is so deserving of wider recognition because it's such a beautiful philosophy and a gorgeous song, and it has something to say that still is relevant for today.
Wonderful. And the last thing, I guess, is why should people come to the shows that you'll be having at Feinstein's 54 Below?
Well, I don't know that they should, but but it's a great show. It'll be fun. Certainly, it's a celebration. I think the most important thing as an entertainer is to uplift people and to use music as a means of bringing people together and as a reminder that there is hope in the world, that there is joy, there is goodness, and a lot of that comes from togetherness, from expression of emotions and feelings, because often if we don't feel good or feel unhappy, just by the unburdening of one's soul, we can feel better, and certainly music is one of the great transforming elements. So I'm always deeply aware of having a festive celebration and also touching the heart as best I can.
Thank you, Michael, and happy holidays.
The same.
So have yourself a merry little Christmas.